You get to fill the blackboard of your life with whatever you want. If you have filled it in with baggage from the past, wipe it clean. Erase everything from the past that does not serve you, and be grateful it brought you to this place now and to a new beginning. You have a clean slate and you can start over, right here, right now. Find your joy and live it. Focus on your heart and feel the love in your heart. The supreme power of the universe is all love, and your direct access to all the love which is being offered to you is through your heart. We now know conclusively through science that energy can never be created or destroyed, and it can only change form. We cannot be created or destroyed. We just change form. Many human beings have such a fear of death, but we are eternal life. We are energy. May your heart keep whispering to you and reminding and reassuring you that all is love and that all is very, very well. We all possess more power and greater possibilities than we realize, and visualizing is one of the greatest of these powers. You are now receiving the knowledge that will enable you to create the most magnificent version of you. The possibility of that version of you already exists on the frequency of the most magnificent version of you. Decide what you want to be, do, and have. Think the thoughts of it, emit the frequency, and your vision will become your life. If some situation occurs that affects your state of joy, repeat to yourself, all good is coming from this situation. And it will. Learn from each experience. You will find, after experiencing a challenging situation, your level of joy will be higher than it has ever been before. Isn't that a good thing? Whenever there is a stray negative thought that comes in, switch to feeling the love in your heart. Stay with that feeling in your heart until you can feel it flood all through you. Any negative thoughts will disappear. If you can practice this regularly, in a very short time, you will be living the life you want in every area. As you magnetize the love in your heart, your whole life will change. How it will happen, how the universe will bring it to you, is not your concern or job. Allow the universe to do it for you. When you are trying to work out how it will happen, you are emitting a frequency that contains a lack of faith, that you don't believe you have it already. You think you have to do it, and you do not believe the universe will do it for you. The how is not your part in the creative process. To become conscious of this power is to become a live wire. The universe is the live wire. It carries power sufficient to meet every situation in the life of every individual. When the individual mind touches the universal mind, it receives all its power. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are creating the movie of your life. They are invisible forces which exist within you, and together they are creating your life movie, which is screening as your life experience in the outside world. Your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are under your direction, and you can change all of them. When you do, you will see the movie of your life change immediately. To think there is not enough is to look at the outside pictures and think that everything comes from the outside. When you do that, you will most surely see lack and limitation. You now know that nothing comes into existence from the outside, and that everything first comes from thinking and feeling it on the inside. Your mind is the creative power of all things. The easiest way to transform every aspect of your life on the outside is to dedicate yourself to feeling more and more gratitude every day within you. Whenever you think of it, feel deep feelings of gratitude. Intensify the feelings with the love in your heart, and through the law of attraction, your life will be transformed into the beauty that you have become on the inside. When you know that everything comes from the universe and that the universe is the infinite supplier of all things through the law of attraction, then you will be very careful to watch your thoughts when you are dealing with money. Your thoughts about money are either attracting money to you or keeping money away from you. This is the secret to all the wealth in the world, and it is the singular reason for all the lack in the world. The great scientist Albert Einstein revolutionized the way we view time, space, and gravity. From his poor background and poor beginnings, you would have thought it impossible for him to achieve all that he did. Einstein knew a great deal of the secret, and he said, "Thank you," hundreds of times each day. He thanked all the great scientists who had preceded him for their contributions, which had enabled him to learn and achieve even more in his work, and eventually to become one of the greatest scientists who have ever lived. You cannot use the law to impose your will on somebody else. Imposing your will must attract that back to you, which can manifest in being attracted to negative situations or events where you find yourself powerless. Imposing your will is when you do not allow someone else the freedom to be as they are. I am convinced that if we can eat our food in the present, entirely focused on the pleasurable experience of eating, the food is assimilated into our bodies perfectly, and the result in our bodies must be perfection. A shortcut to manifesting your desires is to see what you want as absolute fact. To attract money, focus on wealth. It is impossible to bring more money into your life when you focus on the lack of it. Instead of focusing on the world's problems, give your attention and energy to trust, love, abundance, education, and peace. Thank you for watching.